Now this is what I want to show you guys. This is our trailer vac. Kind of looks like a side dump truck, doesn't it? Or a side dump trailer. Yeah, that's what it used to be. We started with a side dump trailer, modified the crap out of it. So I'll give you a walk around tour of this thing. Okay, so vacuum. Here's where the side dump mechanism joins up with the port that goes to the blower and all the suction here. So you can see when it folds over, it just touches it, starts sucking. A really high performance cyclone. This cyclone has a dome in here that actually reverses the spiral of the air going through it. So it comes in, it's all the dirt slinging around and coming down, and then the air hits that dome, and the air makes a U-turn and goes up into the filters, but the dirt keeps falling. And this is just a Home Depot style bucket, but you don't have to have that. There's a pipe right here. Can you see down in there, Frank? There's a pipe that goes all the way down to this plate, okay? And that will seal up. That'll hold your dirt. But it's just easier if you put this bucket under it. You go to dump this out, the dirt is already in the bucket. We got a DEF tank here. This is probably not the final resting place of the DEF tank. 136 horsepower Deutz engine. A lot more horsepower than we need, but we wanted to have flexibility to do some fun things. We've got, it's all modular. I'm going to point out several things here. First, it's not starting, is it? No. Okay. You notice the belts that drive it. My original calculation said we might need as many as 9 belts. We've been running it on 5 for a lot of testing. So far, the 5 belts are holding up. Well, time will tell. But one thing I want you to see is this mechanism right here. This is an over the center snap down idler pulley or belt tensioner. In order to take the tension off those belts, all you got to do is lift this plate up. You can do it with a crescent wrench. We're going to weld a handle on it, so you just reach up here and go and put a new belt on or whatever. Another thing though, if your blower gets damaged, worn, whatever, or if we want to upgrade you to a next higher CFM, the blower just drops out. There's no taking the hood apart, removing a whole bunch of crap, loosening up tensioning devices, sliding it down slots, unbolting it. No, the blower is totally held up by its flanges on either side. There's just a few bolts around the top, a few bolts around the bottom. It just drops. So you can drop the blower easy. You can change the belts easy. This is a bag house. 2 filters, standard ditch switch style filters, but it's got a blow off mechanism up there, compressed air. So every so often, poof, blast of air blows all the dirt out of the filters. You keep right on going. The dirt falls down into a drawer on the other side. You pull out, dump it. So we're expecting, assuming that it's perfected, which this is a prototype, right? Nothing's perfected. But we're expecting that these filters will go for months and months and months and months and months. And you just have to clean out the drawer every day or so. You look under there, you got a couple of big ass mufflers on the discharge air. Almost all the noise from a vac comes from the blower and the air that's blasting out of the blower. Right now, with those 2 mufflers on it, we got it down into the 90 dB range, or higher 90 dBs. But this thing here is kind of an experiment. This pipe just hooks into that elbow, and this plunger blocks the pipe. Should have put the tape on the front one, but we were doing that. And what the idea is, a pulse of pressure that's making the noise comes down that elbow, and some of it will come out this pipe. If we get this plunger in just the right spot at the right RPM, that pulse will hit the end of the plunger, turn around, and join the airstream 180 degrees out of phase, and you get 5 to 6 dB less noise out of it if you get this sucker tuned. It's a variation on a thing called a Helmholtz oscillator. resonator. I'm sorry, Helmholtz resonator. I'm going to probably put one on the other side so we can get another 3 or 5 dB out of it. But we want this sucker to be quiet. But the main thing is the side dump. I mean, it's obvious what it is. We cut it back so when it's all the way over here, it'll dump into a 4-foot dump trailer. So the only time you're making money in this industry is when that saw's in the dirt cutting, right? You don't ever want to stop that saw. You sure don't want to stop the saw for an hour or more to go dump a vac. You can stop it for 5 minutes, dump it, keep right on cutting. Now, the best part of that, that's really the best part. That's the patent pending part of this. But it's combined with a blower as big as you'll find in things such as a guzzler truck, okay? I've got enough extra horsepower. I can put as much CFM as a customer would want. Based on my testing out in the field, 2,000 CFM to 3,000 CFM. Beyond that, you get into a thing called choke flow in the hoses and stuff that you're just not going to get any more flow even if you up the blower. But we know for a fact that HX 75 out in the field cutting real world with a flow meter at this altitude, you're going to get 1,000 to 1,200 CFM. I know also real world measured out in the field up in, I don't remember where I went, Tree Mountain or Logan, guzzler, dirt flowing through the pipe, 2,500 RPM, okay, or 2,500 CFM, sorry. So getting the flow of a guzzler or more, if you really, really want it, getting side dump, getting the bag house, no filters to change on a regular basis, dump in 5 minutes. I mean, what more? I could put a cold drink dispenser in the back. You notice there's no water tank on this. It can be easily added. Somebody really wants to go out with a wand and do wet vacuum with this, it'll easily do it. It's got like, how many PTO ports on that engine? At least 3.
Yeah, we can do 3.
So we're using one for hydraulics and then one for air, and then another one could be water pump, or we could do a water pump that's running from the hydraulics. So let's fire it up, tip it over, show them that it's not just a bunch of baloney.
I haven't done full test with this pump yet, so I don't know. I don't know the
Yeah.
sizing yet.
Oh, we haven't tried it. We haven't tried the hydraulics since
I haven't tried the full and the
yeah.
speed.
Well, don't give it full blower.
Yeah.
I mean, that's noisier than hell. The clutch is. Yeah, we got a clutch that we're going to move the handle down to the outside where you can just manually take the blower offline. It's not those belt tighteners. There's an actual real clutch there. And then when you're doing other things that don't need the blower, you can quiet this machine down. Well, Ben has programmed 3 RPMs into it, and we've set this one.
Make sure that I've got the.
I was just looking at that. I want to make sure it's going to tip the right direction because we haven't made that permanent yet. So it'll only dump out this side. You can tip it the other way if you want, but it's only going to dump the dirt if you go this way. So we can dump a lot faster than that. Those cylinders are the original 20-foot long side dump trailer cylinders. So obviously the load is half. We could take those 5.5 inch diameter cylinders down to about 4 inch diameter, and it would dump twice this speed. He could also just RPM it up. We could also put a higher GPM hydraulic pump on it. So there's 3 ways to get it to dump faster, but this is just what we've got with the prototype. And we're real anxious to take this to, I think Chad mentioned Bluffdale, but someplace close by, and let you guys break it, tell us what you hate about it, and let us improve it. But it goes all the way over to where the door here is, well, I don't know if it's totally vertical, I can't really remember. But the dirt, if you notice that up under, you're already getting a slope on that tank where, oh yeah, dirt would be falling out right now. I wonder what that plate fell off. Oh well, that's probably what SpaceX says sometimes too. What was that part that just fell off of that thing? There we go. It goes a little bit more then. See how far it will go. Okay, that's still at 52 inches. So you're still above the side of a 4-foot side dump trailer. And I think with just that angle, you can get the angle up in there, Frank. I think that angle's steep enough. It would probably empty with less tip over than this. So there's a great big old, what's this stuff called? I can't remember. Some kind of rubber.
I don't remember it. I don't remember
Special kind of rubber. What's the exact same kind of rubber that you find? I don't think it'll focus that close, but it's the same rubber that you find in the back of most trailer backs. The big rubber gasket that goes all the way around, and it's spongy and it'll just suck up flat against this. The operator may need to go down and with a broom and just clean it off, especially if it's got mud and crap coming out of it. But there you have it. We're having fun out here at MTC. We got other crap out here, but you guys have already seen most of it. We got some more new stuff coming. But I told you I'd get you a video yesterday. Sorry, took till today. But here you go. Thanks.